Hey guys, ICY here. Welcome to ICY Journey to the Wasteland. This is going to be a preview copy, a dev beta build that was provided to me to just do a preview of the game. It's going to be out, I think it was July 27th. That should be this Monday, if my dates are correct. But if you guys are wondering, hey ICY, I thought you already did episode 1 of this game. Yeah, and I completely butchered the skill selection when I did it. So I went ahead and yanked that imperfect, very imperfect playthrough of the first episode, and we're going to start again. I'm going to make this episode twice as long though, so those of you that actually watched the first episode, there will be new content towards the end, and who knows, with all the new skill sets that we're going to have, we might go down a different direction. I don't know, but we'll see. So, okay, here's what I was looking at. I was up here looking at this, and I was selecting these here, and then I was going down here and like upgrading this, but I didn't notice that this was counting down. So basically I thought there was an error in the system, and I only used a fraction of these experience points because I didn't want to cheat the system, because I thought this was all I had to use for all these. So we're going to go ahead and let's see, what is this? This is going to be mind, how smart and cunning and clever you are. Obviously, because of my performance in the last episode, I should just keep that at 1. And body is going to be the overall fitness of the character, how much weight can be carried in useful different situations where strong and agile body is required to survive. Okay, that sounds pretty good. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Neo Scavenger, in a way, and it kind of reminds me of oh, what was that one? Safe House Diaries, where there's a lot of dialogue, a lot of human interaction. So it kind of reminds me of a merge between those two games. And so far I really like it, and I think a lot of you guys are liking it too. So we're gonna crank up the charisma here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a complete moron, a complete buffoon, but even though I probably should be, again, I'm very sorry about that, but I can't stand having an imperfect episode out there or something where it just was bad from the start. I can't stand that, and I completely missed it. I worked today, and the comments came in when I was at work, so I went ahead and got home. I'm really hungry right now, actually. I had quite a busy day. I'm a police officer, in case you guys don't know, but we were hopping the whole night, even though it is just a village, so I didn't get a chance to eat lunch, but I'm hungry, but I'm going to go ahead and get this game. I'm going to start everybody off with at least 3 points. Oops. Right. We just had just that one. Oh no! Ooh, so once you commit, you're committed. Okay. I'm gonna try to do 3 points for everybody here just to get started, and then we'll make more decisions once we get everybody set up here. But yeah, we had a unattended death that we had to go to, basically just to make sure that there wasn't any foul play. It was just a lot of minor things. Just a private property crash. No big deal. All these things by themselves really aren't that huge, but when you put them all in the same day, they all require paperwork, and that just sort of... so we only got 10 experience points left. Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and... figure out what we want to kind of focus on here. I think we're probably going to go with scavenge. And bow, yeah, let's do that. That seems important from the get-go. Hunt. Kind of like that. Let's do that. Oh, it costs 4, so the higher you get, the more it costs you. Oh, okay, so I'm basically kind of behind the 8 ball now. I have 1 left and I can't use it. Right? Oh, man. Okay, I didn't realize that. What do you guys think? I think I'm pretty happy with that. Intimidation. Yeah, let's do that. We're pretty well rounded there. I think that'd be a good start. Scavenge hunt. I would like to just be able to take one away from here, but I can't without hitting reset, and that resets everything. So it'd be nice if you could just do a little like this, up and down. Maybe if they could implement that here with like maybe left and right or something. I don't know. But I'm not going to complain too much. So, yeah, I can't do any more upgrading. So we'll just let that 1 experience point die, I guess. It's better than letting like 30 of them die. Okay, so here we go. It has been 2 years since you lost your memory in a freak snowslide incident. Your saviors that day are now your nomad family. Today is just a day like any other. You were out hunting in the forest with your companion and good friend, Jerome. I should give a word of warning out there for most of my regular viewers. It's like pretty much a family gaming channel. This one does have some mature language and things like that. I don't know if they have mature situations also, but it's quite possible. So this probably isn't for the kidlets. And I will go ahead and put an MA sticker on the thumbnail so to let you guys have a heads up about that. But just a heads up. Alright, loading. You wake up in the woods surrounded by the snow and ancient trees. A cold wind is blowing on your face and you suddenly feel that your arms and your legs are chilled to the bone. You feel a gentle touch on your shoulder. It's Jerome that woke you up. The bait you set up 2 hours ago finally lured a beast. Wake up! We have some prey in sight. He smiles at you and keeps talking. Come on, don't be lazy. Wake the fuck up. Good thing I gave you guys a heads up. You still feel confused, and the white glowing snow dazzles you, but you soon manage to get on your feet. The old man is watching you with a friendly smile, just waiting for your brain to start working again properly. Okay, here we go. Don't be annoying. I don't even know why I came with you. Just give me a second, I can barely feel my legs. Let's do the what's up. Okay, it looks like we got a stag, just like before. Look at that majestic deer. Today might be our lucky day. I agree, my friend. It's been months since the last time we ate some deer. Let's get ready. We'll see. Let's be quiet. Let's wait for it to come closer. Yeah, let's wait for it to come closer. The deer gets closer, lured by the bait you placed some hours ago. It's a truly majestic beast and can provide food for several days. Go on, I'm still a little sleepy. We don't want to scare now that I have all these extra skill points, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the deer again. Hopefully Jerome doesn't have to bail me out again. Last time he had to take a second shot and hit it in the head because I missed it. I winged it. Jerome smiles at you and lowers his bow. It's all yours, but if you miss, I may shed some not so manly tears. You slowly draw your bow, pointing the arrow directly to the deer's head. You hold your breath to stabilize your aim. Then you shoot. It's a perfect shot. The deer falls to the snow, on the snow with a muffled sound. Nice fucking headshot, you see. That's why I wanted you to come with me. Let's go grab our dinner. Jerome starts walking towards the deer's carcass. You get closer to the deer. The majestic beast is dead, and it will provide days of food to your family. Let's get our dinner home. He looks up at the sun. It's not even noon. Hector will have something else for us to do. You can be sure of that. You tie the deer to a strong pole, and you head back to the camp. Jerome talks all the way back, still a little excited about what you're bringing back. Alright, so they want us to go to the pen. I do know that much. So we're going to head there, carrying our lovely bounty back to camp. You're able to see the tents of your camp from a distance. You follow Jerome, then drop the deer on the ground. Well, we're going to eat fucking deer for dinner. Jerome smiles and puts his hand on your shoulder. Well, well, well. Suddenly Goran appears behind you. You brought back a week's worth of food. Goran, where are the others? You see Hector coming out of his tent. He doesn't seem to be too well. They're hunting south of here. You know Irma? She can't simply stand doing nothing. Is there anything else we can do? You don't seem very well, Hector. Neither do I. So what we have to do now? Okay. Or say nothing. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to comment about his sickness. I'm fine. Hector coughs a couple more times before speaking again. It's just a cold. It won't kill me. Well, this deer isn't going to chop itself into pieces. Let's get started, and maybe we'll have time for another dinner or another run. Let me do that. I'm stuck in here anyway. My ankle still hurts, and I better not walk around. Go for another run. Try to get as much food as possible. There's a long road ahead, and I don't want to lose time every fucking day hunting. Let's stock up on some food now while we can. Jerome looks at the sun. We have time, so I guess we could go for another run. At least we won't get bored. Not with all those things to do. Doesn't seem like we have another choice. I'm ready to go. Maybe you need some rest, Jerome. You should be careful at your age. Yeah, let's just do straight up. I'm ready to go. Just be direct. Just don't fall asleep this time. I mean, it's only noon. Of course we're going to go out again. I'm the old one. I'm the one allowed to randomly go to sleep. Come on, let's go. You take the lead this time. Okay, so let's head back to the forest here. So when we enter the forest, it seems that it gives us options on how to... Here we go, tutorial hunt. In order to start hunting, enter into the forest area and press the hunt button in the right corner. So this is the button we need to push. I wish they'd kind of let you actually do that, rather than just do it for you. You're in a dark area of the forest where the vegetation blocks most of the sunlight. Alright, quickly scavenge area, takes up to 2 hours and increases the risk. Scavenge 8. Well, since it's noon, let's just do 4 hours. Or, I'm sorry, 6 hours. Let's try that, because I did 4 hours before in the lost episode. So, a small pack of wolves surround you and attack your group. Oh, this is different. The last time it was a bear. Use bow and arrow to kill the wolves, drop some food on the ground and run away. Let's use the bow and arrow. Successfully kill the wolves. Nice. Alright, so this is different. Suddenly you see a wolf charging a companion of yours, unaware of the danger. Just bow and arrow, shoot the wolves, use your gun to shoot the beast down. Run and push your... let's use the bow and arrow. We're pretty good with that, right? You fail to save your companion from wolf bite. You and something got 12 damage. I'm guessing that should be whoever, probably my partner there, I'm assuming. So, okay, we got some wolf fur, so let's go and take that. Alright, well, we took a hit. Can we check our... oh, no, don't go that way. Let's go that way. I guess this is our health. It's hard to say. Finally, I need some rest. Take a glance at the camp. Your companions are talking and taking care of the dinner. Looks like everyone made it back safely. Kind of, except for us. Gorian approaches you. So how'd it go? Really good. It seems that today is our lucky day. Not so good. It was a waste of time. Not too bad. We brought back something else to eat. Come near the fire. Dinner is almost ready. You will need it for tomorrow. Hector seems to be eager to move as soon as possible in the morning. You take your seat near the fire while the others greet you. Irma, Goran's wife, starts giving plates of cooked meat to the group. Speaking of cooked meat, yesterday when we were working on the second nursery, we took lunch and we went to a, I've never had it before, Colombian restaurant. I love ethnic food. We went to a Colombian comfort food restaurant. It got 4.8 out of 5 stars in like the Dayton area. It's in Kettering on Dorothy Lane. It is amazing. It was great. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, anyway. Nah, you can tell that I'm hungry because I just want to talk about food. Let's all be thankful to our hunters for the meat that we're about to... Could you guys stop talking about food, for God's sakes? Hector coughs after speaking. Will you tell us where we are headed? Not far from here. Tomorrow we will go scavenging in a town nearby. I hope to find something useful for our upcoming travels. No, I mean, where are we going to end up after the long run? Where will we spend the winter? We will travel south, far away from any common route. We must get away from the plains. Hector coughs again. The plains are becoming dangerous, and I'm not talking about all the bandit activity. There are rumors about more and more red horsemen swarming around here. What does it mean? I'm tired of traveling without a purpose. We have always stayed in the plains. Why should we travel to unknown lands? Don't worry, it's all snow and cold just like here. You didn't miss anything special. I don't care what we do. If the plains have become that dangerous, we should probably leave. I won't put my children at risk without a reason. And traveling away from any known route is a huge risk, especially when the only thing we know is that we're going south. Okay, doesn't really matter. The White Wasteland is all the same. Snow and danger everywhere. We're nomads. Travel's part of our life. That's a good point. Be nice to know a little bit more of what's ahead of us, or that's enough. We have a leader because we need someone to decide for everyone, not question his decisions on a daily basis. I agree. Why can't we even know where we're going? Hector never fails us, so if he says we're going south, we will go south. He has no reason to get us killed. That's a good point. Say nothing. I don't think we had that one before. I like that one. Or say nothing. Let's do that one. I have the right to know where me, my husband, and my children are going to end up. South is not enough. There is no need to worry about that. We've already been south of here. Jerome turns to you. Do you remember where we found our friend? We're getting close to that area. Okay, I guess they're talking about me. So we don't have to worry. At least 2 of us know where we're headed. I see no reason to worry about our route. And it should be fine. We're not traveling across completely unknown lands. Too bad I remember nothing of my life before you saved me, but at least you know the area. We should be fine. Say nothing. I'm thinking... Yeah, too bad I lost my memory. What are we going to do next? Do we have a place to spend the winter, or are we just running away from the plains without a real destination? Hector seems quite annoyed. I already said that the plains are becoming dangerous. You don't want a red horseman clan to attack us and enslave the survivors, do you? It's better to walk on the mantle for the entire winter than face them. The sooner we run away, the safer we will be. Yeah, we got a lot more dialogue choices now that I actually used some of my experience points. Thank you, all you early commenters on the lost video. So we have no choice other than run away without a proper plan. There are hard times ahead. We should think about that and find a decent plan. Running away could get us killed. Possibly it's the best solution for all of us. That sounds crazy. We should at least have some plans for the winter. We'll figure out what to do. If the plains are actually becoming that dangerous, we have no other choice than to run away. Say nothing. I think we'll do we'll figure out what to do. And that's what I thought. I'm not eager to walk on unknown routes either, but at least we won't have to face the Red Horseman. Am I the only one with a working brain around here who will be running into the unknown? You're just afraid, it's not up to you, better than dying or say nothing. The unknown is better than certain death. At this point, it's the safest choice. That's the better than dying choice, so that's what we'll do. Yeah, because no one ever got killed because he didn't know what he was about to face. Do as you like, but I already know we'll all regret this. Irma goes inside her tent before giving anyone the chance to say anything. I'll talk to her. I'm worried too, but facing the Red Horseman scares me even more. She will understand eventually. Hector coughs a little before replying. I hope so. I don't want to discuss this ever again. Nothing of importance happens during the rest of your evening. You eventually go to bed and prepare yourself for the next day. You wake up in the morning and hear some voices outside. Hector and the others are preparing the plan for the day. Okay, people. We will now spread out in pairs and search for anything useful in that small town over there. Especially be on the lookout for any tools. Irma will stay here with the children and guard our stuff. If anything happens, you scream. I will go with Jerome. Goran, you will go with Mark. Hector turns to you, and you will go with Demetra. I hope it won't be a waste of time, Goran puts it on his backpack. I'm tired of seeing only empty buildings. Ask about the family needs, ask about the area, and depart. Well, I know we can use both of these, so we'll just ask about the family needs. Tools and anything we can use, sell or use, but I won't complain if you bring back an assault rifle. Neither will I. Ask about the area. It's a little ancient town. There's a lot of buildings. I hope to find something to scavenge, something left behind. Can I ask again about this? Okay, it's just the same dialogue over and over again. Okay. Demetra nods at you. I'll follow your lead. Alright, so let's head over here to the town. You start scavenging the area and press the scavenge button. Or to start scavenging the area, and press the scavenge button in the right corner. And, oh, I'm sorry. I'm completely misreading this. To start scavenging, enter an area and press the scavenge button in the right corner. Helps when you actually read what's on the screen. Okay, you find a small town. So we can do the 2 hours and increase the risk. We can do the 4 hours, or we can do the 6 hours. I think we'll just go ahead and do the 4 hours. Well, no, let's do 6 hours. You find an apartment barely standing despite the damage it suffered. Its stairs are collapsed. Okay, so we try to... Basically, we have a rope option or a climb option. Then we have a grappling hook option. We got try to climb to the upper floors, and we got a leave. Oh, let's go ahead and try climbing. You successfully get on the upper floors and manage to explore the building. Oh, we got a little toy. Check that out. It's a little choo-choo train. Toy choo-choo train. And a little teddy bear. What is that? Bar soap? I wish it would... When you clicked on it, it would tell you what it was. Cell phone. Alright, we're taking everything. Now go back before sunset. So, there we go. So we're going to head on back to camp. After a couple hours, you manage to reach the others at camp. Goran spots you from the distance and greets you by raising his hands. You can see the sadness on his face. What's going on? That's not easy to say. Goran takes a deep breath. Hector's badly sick. He passed out a few hours ago, and now he's in his tent, barely able to breathe. That's awful. He didn't seem so sick. Will he survive? Will he survive? Situation is desperate. We have no medicine to cure this kind of sickness. He's pretty bad now. You see Jerome coming out of Hector's tent, his face painted with suffering. As far as you know, he and Hector have been good friends for a long time. People gather around Hector's tent as Mark finally asks about him. How is he? In that same moment, Irma comes out of the tent. Jerome sighs. It's over. Couldn't do anything. Holy fuck. Why didn't you say anything about his health? Why didn't he say anything about his health? You know, Hector, he wanted to get away from the plains, and he didn't want anything to stop us. Goran stays silent for a few moments. Then he raises his head and speaks again. I will prepare the body for the funeral. You should go and take a break. People scatter around while Jerome nears you and sighs again. You two are now alone. I met Hector more than 20 years ago, and yet he said nothing. Not to anyone, not to me. He just died, leaving a mess behind. Tomorrow, we'll need to vote for our new leader, and it will be a mess. Everyone will discuss. I bet Irma will go crazy again, screaming and threatening people. Okay, now we get to a reply here. I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry for your loss. He should have said something. Maybe we could have saved him. Don't worry, we'll get through this mess. I'm really sorry for your loss. I like that option. Thank you, but he's not the first friend to die. I'm lucky to be old, but hopefully I won't see another friend's funeral. I need to be alone. Call me when Goran has finished with the pyre. Jerome walks away and sits not so far from the camp. Sits alone, not far from the camp. After some time, you're called by Dimitra. Everything is ready for the funeral. Everyone gathers around the big stack of wood. After making sure that everyone is there, Goran throws a lit torch on the pyre, which slowly starts to burn, shrouding Hector's body in a dance of bright flames. Jerome has a sad face and says nothing. He just stands in front of the pyre and stays there even after everyone else is gone. You're tired, and you proceed to your tent, hoping to get a decent night's sleep. But a terrible scream wakes you in the middle of the night. You see strange lights through the fabric of your tent. You hear the noise of logs stomping on the ground. You hear guns firing as well. This is where the Lost episode ended, and this is going to be all new content for you guys who happened to see the first episode that I pulled. You are under attack. Okay, here we go. Fight time. During the night, your group gets assaulted by mysterious bandits. Party. Player hit points, group hit points, and morale. Enemies hit points and morale. Okay. Balance. It shows the balance of the fight, looks like. Looks like we are just about dead even. Looks like I got 19 rounds. Got a couple incendiary grenades, a couple smoke grenades, a couple Molotovs. Engage enemy in a melee fight, fall back. These are the only options we have, it looks like. So let's melee this. Enemies receive 20 hit points and negative 20 hit points and negative 4 morale points. Group receives negative 49 hit points and 10 morale points. Negative 10 morale points. Wow, the balance is... I'm kind of hurting here. You see an enemy running away from the fight. Try to take him down with a single shot. Take him down with an arrow before he gets too far. Shoot him until he falls to the ground dead. Run after him. Let's hit him with an arrow. Your arrow hits the target. Enemy receives negative 4 hit points. Player receives 0 hit points. Or negative 0 hit points. Alright. Next. Ooh, this is cool. I like this. Your arrow hits the target. Engage enemy in melee. What? Kind of think we should run, actually. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Decisions. I can't take another hit like that. That's the problem. We need to fall back. Enemies receive 0. Group receives... Oh, am I dead? Look at this. Enemies receive 0 and 0. Group receives negative 49 hit points and negative 10 morale points. Looks like my group hit points are actually not decreasing, I don't think. You feel weak and aching, trying to crawl on the ground, but with each movement you feel the pain all over your body. You try to stay awake, but soon your willpower weakens and you pass out. After that, there's only darkness, so you don't know how long you stayed unconscious. Strange dreams populate your rest. Dreams of a different place, a different time. Oh, you can just tell me I'm dead already, for God's sakes. You see a shiny tower going towards the sky. A technology you've never seen in the white wasteland. Technology belonging to an ancient world which fell apart. During the dream, you hear a familiar... What is this, deja vu? It's like Groundhog Day. During the dream, you hear a familiar voice. It's Jerome. He's calling you, asking you to wake up. You finally realize you're dreaming, and this sudden consciousness brings you back to the waking world. Hey, wake up. Are you okay? Jerome, what happened? Where are we? My head hurts. My body too, but I think I'll survive. How long have I been knocked out? Or in this case, how long have I been unconscious? I'm just going to say, what happened? Well, the situation is pretty messed up. Just take a look around you. You look around, the morning sun blinds you at first, then you are able to see that you and your mates are sitting on the ground, tied. Oh, this isn't good. You're not the only prisoners, and there are other people that seem to share your condition. Armed bandits are guarding the area. You can see many tents scattered around, and it's difficult to understand how many there are. How many they are. Okay. Running away from them won't be easy. They have our guns and everything else they need to keep us in place. You will never... This is the bandit talking, for those of you audio booking it in the car. You will never escape. We tried, but there are too many. Oh, this isn't a bandit. It looks like another prisoner, maybe. We tried, but there are too many. They have horses and guns, and if they want us alive, I fear we will all soon become slaves. I'd rather die than live life as a slave, basically. Getting free sooner or later. Now they have to keep their eyes on more people, and it won't be hard for us to find an opening. Yeah, that's a good point. I won't be beaten again just because someone of you. I won't be beaten again just because someone of you wants to do something that's stupid. Doesn't make sense. They beat all of us, Joseph. But what should we do? Just wait here to be sold as slaves? Long story short, we tried to run away during the night. They found us and beat the shit out of us. End of the story. It's a pretty quick story. It doesn't have a very happy ending either. I won't just give up my life to that scum. We will have our chance. They can't watch us every second of every day. There are too many of us to be easily controlled. I'll take care of that. I'll find a way to set us free. We will have our chance. Unless you have a freaking genius idea, I'd like not get beaten again too. Screw you, I'd rather die than be a slave. We're leaving. I don't know how, but we're leaving. The stranger smiles slightly. Sure, I'm really curious to see what you will do. A bandit approaches you and this is actually a bandit. And starts screaming, shut the fuck up, all of you. We're moving now. Prepare yourself. It's going to be a long walk. You know, I've always wanted to say that to a prisoner. Maybe I have. I don't know. You and all the other prisoners start walking with your hands tied along the bandits' caravan. They constantly watch you and you are unable to find a way to break free. Day after day, you become resigned to your destiny. The bandits constantly watching over you and don't even allow you to talk amongst yourselves. You barely get to know the ones who share your destiny. Carlos and April are a couple, and they were in the same group with Joseph when they got attacked and kidnapped. There's a young girl, Eva. She seems sad and never speaks. The only thing you're able to discover is that the bandits killed her family. But finally, after walking for several days through the White Plains, something happens. The bad thing is, it doesn't look like something could. Not at all. You see 3 people peacefully approaching the bandits. They don't look like common survivors. They look like Sam Fisher. Who went to sniper school apparently. Even the bandits who assaulted you. Despite their good resources, they are not that well equipped. Oh, they're like pretty freaking well equipped. Okay. Polish and shiny weapons, high-tech equipment. All the bandits look at those 3 people with reverence and awe. You never saw someone so well equipped walking on the white wasteland. Oh, they are well equipped. Okay. Misunderstood that one. A feminine voice comes from one of those masked soldiers. Proceed with the tests and let's move on. We have no time to waste. Now the bandit says, I'm sure they're good for your needs. Some prisoners are young and healthy. They are perfect for your needs. The woman slowly turns to face the bandit and stands still for a couple seconds with an intimidating silence. We'll see. They approach you and the other prisoners and start using some medical equipment to take some of your blood. They take a sample from each one of you. They go away after some minutes. They go away, and after some minutes they come again. The mysterious woman looks at Goran and Irma, then nods at her 2 companions. Take those 2 and their children. They're the only ones we're interested in. Do what you want with others. We have no use for them. They must have something like universal donor blood or something. I don't know. They walk away, bringing Goran, Irma, and their children with them. Jerome tries to stand up on his feet and protest, but he gets kicked in the stomach and falls to the ground. Diet Coke time there. The mysterious strangers leave, taking your companions with them. While they disappear into the mist, the bandits give you the orders to get on your feet and start walking. You're now walking. Just like any other day, with armed guards all around you, when you hear bandits shouting. You turn to see what they're shouting at. I think I accidentally hit the button too quick. At least 30 horsemen are charging the bandits, quickly descending from the top of a small hill. They're wearing red. They are the Red Horsemen, feared bandits and pillagers. Bandits, apparently. The bandits start shooting at him, but the horsemen rapidly reach your position and start attacking your captors in close combat. Jerome screams before he starts running away. Let's go, now! You and the other prisoners start running away while the bandits are too busy worrying about their own lives. You keep running away from your captors while you hear bullets going towards you. One of those bullets hits Joseph in the chest and he falls to the ground. Oh no. There he goes. April stops running and kneels by her companion's body. Joseph! Joseph, please stand up. Keep running away from the bandits. Drag April along with you away from the body. It's too late for him. He's dead. We must run away. I'm going to drag her away because she ain't going to leave otherwise. While you pull April away from the dead body of her former companion, you hear Carlos' voice. For fuck's sake, run. He's dead. Run. Someone keeps shooting at you, but bullets pierce the snow around you without hitting anyone. You're too far to be an easy target. You see the entrance of a tunnel ahead of you, and your group starts running towards it. You are getting far away from your captors, who seem too busy fighting the horsemen. You take a last look behind you and see no one's coming after you. The tunnel is quite long, but after a few minutes you finally see the light, and a cold wind coming from the outside. You can see the world map, pressing M while traveling around the world. Okay. So can I do that now? Let's see. Okay, guess not. Okay, so here's the tunnel. Okay, this must be the world map. Can I move around the world map? How do I do that? No, apparently not. Diary. What we got here? We got the diary, yes. We got the player with no experience points left over. It looks like I've used most of them, thankfully. Again, picked Christian Slater. Here's my party, so I have Jerome and Demetra. Good. Oh, we also have Carlos and April. And Eva. Good deal. April's pretty good with the bow, isn't she? Oh, Jerome's the best with the bow. Who's the best with the sword? Not Eva. She sucks with the sword. She probably cut her own head off by accident. If we gave her one. Let's see here. Looks like it's Demetra's the best with the sword. And who's best with the Uzi? Carlos is pretty freaking good with the Uzi. Yep, okay. Eva's not that good at stuff, apparently. She's okay with the bow. Okay, so we got an inventory. There we go. Good deal. What's this up here? That's my character screen here. Okay. Can I click on these people? What brings you to Old Jerome? Oh, okay. Ask about his eye. Yes, let's ask about it. No. What do you think about our mission? I'll be going out. So this is how you talk to individual people. Brings you to Old Jerome. Ask about the veil. Ask about his past. Okay. Let's just leave for now. Yeah, let's not waste too much time chatting. Alright, and what's this up here? This must be my exit. I don't know if I want to push this. Can I save it somewhere? Let's see. Save. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. In case my computer crashes or something crazy happens. Now that I'm already into this pretty far, and I think I've used my skill points appropriately. Let's head on down to where this pin is. I mean, we need to get down there, right? Oh, here's the time of the day down there, too. Day 2, and it's like 10 a.m. Spot an old house and tell everyone to get inside. You should be safe and able to rest, at least for some time. Well, we can stay here for the night. I don't think they'll come after us. Fine, let's just see if there's something useful inside this place. The group starts scavenging the place. It looks like someone's shelter, but it's clearly been abandoned years ago. Well, that's good. You find some useful supplies, such as a couple handmade bows with some arrows, some very rusty blades, and 3 bandages that seem clean enough to be used. While Demetra is preparing a fire, you see Eva speaking up. What shall we do now? We will survive like we always do, one way or another. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. They won't get us again. Eva's pretty delicate. I'm getting the vibe that we need to actually take care of her. Okay, tomorrow we will get as far from here as possible. It's the safest thing to do. Or say nothing. There we go, we'll do that one. That's reassuring. I don't think I'll be able to keep running like we did today. You can leave me here, I can take care of myself. No, we're not doing that, of course not. While Eva's talking to you, you see Jerome asking you to come near him with a gesture of the hand. Then you turn again your attention to Eva. Why do you say that? We'll never abandon someone just like that. That's what I would say. Don't even think about it. I'm not going to leave you here to die. That's another one, I'll say. We need to stick together if we want to survive. You're coming with us? Or go talk to Jerome. I'm sorry, but I must go. We'll talk later. We need to stay together. That'll make her feel important rather than just a spare wheel. I'm not a child. I'm more than capable of taking care of myself. I was trying to... I'm sure of that. But that doesn't mean you need to be left alone. Be alone. Life is easier with someone having your back. No one can survive on his own in the white wasteland. That's why you should come with us. We need all the help we can get. That's probably what I'll say. There we go. Eva lowers her eyes and waits for a couple seconds before answering. Fine. But I don't want to be treated like a child. I'm old enough to deserve some respect. Oh, she is kind of a kid. Looks like we have a deal. Man, all this reading makes my throat a little sore. Looks like we have a deal. Now let me go talk to my friend. He seems to be on edge. And you will have it, I promise you. Now let me go talk to my friend. He seems to be on edge. We'll see that. Now let me go talk to my friend. He seems to be on edge. Okay, there we go. Okay, and thank you for being so nice to me. I'm tired of people that only see me as a little child. She turns away and goes to sit near the fire. Sounds like it went pretty good. You can finally approach Jerome, who seems eager to talk to you. Now listen to me and listen carefully. You know how it works with families and new people. We are here with 3 strangers, but the girl is clearly too young to have any authority on this matter. Me and Demetrio will just pretend that you were our leader before that shit happened. The tradition is that newcomers accept the family leadership, and we can't tell them that our leader died the same day the bandits attacked us. We'll treat them as new members of our family, and since there's an actual leader, that Carlos guy won't argue with that, or at least I hope so. Are you okay with that? I'm down with it. I like it. Well, I actually like the idea of being the leader. Why did you choose me? Why can't you be your own leader? Why can't you be our leader? Okay. Will I really be the leader, or will I just be a farce? I'm gonna ask that one. You will. You're cut out for it. We need a strong leader after what happened, and you're the best option. Just remember to listen to old Jerome's advice. What is he, my freaking king's hand or something like that? Will you? Now let's go talk to our new companions. When everyone is gathered around a fire, Carlos begins what will be a long discussion. Better drink something, if that's the case. So what now? Do we know where we are? Yes, this is Vale, a relatively enclosed territory not so far from where we got caught. And what shall we do now? I suppose we have to choose a new leader, don't we? Stand up and give an intimidating look to Carlos. I do have intimidation already. No, I'm the one in charge, and as the tradition says, I will be the new leader. Wait for Jerome to say something. Won't be necessary. We will welcome you as newcomers, and you will accept our current leader. I can assure you that you won't regret this choice. I think I'll do that one. So we're the newcomers now? I can accept that, but know that I won't just shut up because you say so. We want to be treated fairly. And you'll be treated like anyone else. And you will, you can be sure of that. Okay, we'll do that. Good to know that. So, what shall we do now? Our friends in the hands of some mysterious... What the heck? Our friends are in the hands of some mysterious and incredibly well-equipped fighters who deal with local bandits for reasons unknown. Okay. They are pretty mysterious. We need to track them and hopefully save them. That won't only allow us to free our friends, but also discover who those people are, and where they get their awesome equipment. They had everything that a survivor needs, and then some. I'm getting really old, and it would be nice to finally live a decent life with a 308 with a 12-ounce scope. But their direction is unknown to us. We can't just ask everyone we meet if they've seen some super soldiers passing by. They might be one of those mercenary groups. They're usually rich and well equipped. We may not want to deal with them at all, actually. We can't ignore the fact that their friends were kidnapped either. Maybe Jerome already has something to tell us. First thing we need to do is be able to easily survive. We have nothing right now. We can't clearly face some high-tech soldiers without some decent equipment and lots of supply. That's priority one right there. We need a direction to follow. As Demetrius said, we can't just travel around and ask people about them. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to get set up. I agree on that. So we're going to get geared up. I agree on that. It's crazy to start tracking a group of killers with only a couple handmade bows. We need to get back on our feet. Yeah, but we can do that while searching for them. I'm not saying to do anything stupid, just looking for them and for our friends. I have a friend not too far from here. He lives in a settlement called the Wind Tower. He's a weapons trader, and maybe he will know more about them. He deals with special stuff too. So if those mercenaries are local, he may know them. How far is this place? No more than a couple days from here, I'm pretty sure of it. People keep talking, and you quickly discover that April and Carlos are a good company. Ava is a little more silent, but she seems to know enough about survival to not be a problem for your group. You'll be able to talk privately with your companions using the button at the top left of the map screen, which we've already addressed. Okay, find supplies. Let's go ahead and talk to these people here, see what they have to say. Old Jerome, there we go. Ask about his eye. What happened to your eye? Did you hear those old stories about people who masturbate too often? I was not expecting that. Apparently, if you play with yourself a wild bear will appear and cut off half your face. Oh man, that'll ruin the mood. So if you like to enjoy yourself on all those cold and lonely nights, place some bear traps around your tent. That's called foreplay right there. At least you stop. The bear didn't come a second time. Oh. Do you have some trap? I gotta say this one. Or maybe I'm just really good at building bear traps. Jerome started laughing and put his hands on your shoulders. Anyway, we were hunting and a bear decided to smash his claws on my head. I lost an eye, yet suddenly I become more aware of my surroundings. Ironic, isn't it? Alright, let's see here. Let's talk about the Vale. What can you tell me about the Vale? There isn't much to be told. The Vale is a little territory mostly surrounded by woods and mountains. That's why it's a safe area. The Vale is a safe place, but there are different reasons behind that safety. First of all, as I already told you, it's quite enclosed, and that means less travelers around. But the real secret is that most people in the Vale are poor. I travel a lot, and I can assure you that the Wind Tower is a shitty, ridiculous village compared to some towns I've seen in the plains. Okay, so the poor areas are safer than the richer areas? Okay. I guess things change during the apocalypse. I don't know. Ask about his past. Bet one. I travel a lot before ending up with his family, and I've seen a lot of different places and different people. Only the assholes are pretty much the same wherever you go. It's true. I was born as a nomad, and I will die as a nomad. Every nomad's dreams about settling in a safe and hot place, but most of them just keep wandering around until they take their last breath. I abandoned my first family when I was 20 years old. We lost each other during a snowstorm, and I never managed to find them. I don't think that's necessarily you abandoning them, it's you guys just getting separated. We were traveling in the Great Plains, a dangerous place with scarce landmarks. Lucky for me, I found a new family after 2 months. I kept searching for my parents, but I would have died alone. Yeah, that's not really abandoning them. Are you still interested in hearing this? I warn you, that's only the beginning. Oh, go on. Sure, I like my new family, and they allowed me to take more risks and do some exciting stuff. I finally started to enjoy my dangerous daily routine. I was young, and I was unable to find happiness in a tranquil life. I was craving some action, and my parents always tried to protect me, to keep me away from any kind of danger. I discovered what's wrong about an adventurer's life just a year later. Our family got attacked by a group of red horsemen. Most of us got killed. The women were enslaved, and I was left for dead on the ground. I was alone again. I barely managed to survive, and I learned about caution in the worst way. I traveled to a near settlement, and some people were so kind that they allowed me to stay with them for a while, allowing my wounds to heal. I remember that I was incredibly grateful and surprised. I never heard of anyone else getting inside a settlement so easily. Are you still with me, or maybe you want me to continue on some other time? No, keep going. Where were we? Oh yes, my short experience as a settleman. They were really kind, but it was obvious that I couldn't stay for long. The settlement was already too crowded. Among these people was Hector, a young but capable boy, the man who was our leader for so many years that I can't really believe he's dead. Hector asked me to join him. He was about to leave the settlement with some other people like Goron, but he was no expert on a nomad's lifestyle. That's how our family was born, and I'm thankful that I've never seen it fall apart despite all the dangers we lived. We traveled a lot, but the whole world outside of the Vale is dangerous. That's why 5 years ago we decided to come here. Lots of things changed since the day we became a family. We lost many people, but we also found a lot of new friends. Then 2 years ago, we found you, a mysterious guy with amnesia. That is a lot like Scavenger. You wake up not with amnesia. The tale is over. I didn't give you a lot of details about everything. That happens after my meeting with Hector, because a lot of things have happened. But nothing that you didn't see in those 2 years. Bandits, beasts, and so on. The only different thing is that in the Vale, those things are not that common. So did you like the little tale of my life? Wow. Ask me to go more? Let's see. Fine, but I promise you that I'll give you more details. But not today and not tomorrow. There are some things that I like to keep buried for a little longer. Okay, there we go. So we were in there. We think about our mission. Can you tell me about the contact in the wind tower? Okay, he's a weapons trader, good, reliable person, knows a lot about the ancients and their machineries. Even if he won't be able to buy the radio, we'll have a proper evaluation. He's a friend of mine, and we used to travel together, but he eventually decided to live in the wind tower after a wolf turned his right leg into a chew toy. Poor guy, he didn't deserve that shit. Okay, let's ask about the mission. It's a screwed up situation. We're risking ourselves on a suicide mission, but at the same time, we can't just abandon our companions. We need to track them, and doing so, we'll have time to gather items and supplies. We need to prepare for dealing with them. At the end of the day, they're just 3. They may be some badass mercenaries, but they're humans. Now, they could just be a recon group for a larger force, but they're human just like you and me. All that's needed is to kill a human is a properly placed bullet. But we need to be able to shoot that bullet. We need weapons, supplies, probably more people. There's strength in numbers. Okay, there we go. That's about it. Yeah, let's not waste too much more time chatting. Alright, so we took care of him. Let's do a little bit of running around seeing what we can find. So let's check this village here. You're traveling with your party when you start hearing some strange noises. In a few minutes, the noises get stronger and you're able to understand their nature. Some people are animatedly arguing near an old house. Most of them are armed with melee weapons, but one that seems to be their leader is talking to the others with a gun in his right hand. I guess the only option we have is to talk to him. Approach the strangers in order to discover why they're here. You slowly walk towards the strangers, and as soon as they see you, the man with a gun in his hand comes closer and addresses you. Greetings, fellow travelers. I don't know what brings you here, but since you didn't attack us, I hope you are honorable. You are honorable people. Friendly, friendly, friendly. Am I right? Despite the kind words, the man keeps holding his gun. No kidding. What do you think? Is he going to just throw it in the snow? Am I right? You are, my friend. What kind of trouble brings you here in the middle of nothing? Or we aren't killers, if that's what you want to know. Yeah, we'll just do the you are my friend. What kind of trouble brings you here in the middle of nothing? We got here by tracking one hell of a criminal. This man is pure evil and killed 3 of our people. Now he's hiding in that house. Oh, cool. Hey, I am the guy for this job right here. I am yeah, this is what I do every day. So, all right, we'll help you help us deal with him. Will you help us deal with him? He's armed, and we don't want him to kill any more of us. Suddenly, you hear a deep voice coming from the house. It won't be necessary. I'm coming out to face my fate. A massive black man comes out of the house carrying a little girl in his arms. You can clearly see blood dripping from the girl's body and falling to the ground. The man with the gun and his people raise their weapons and fearfully draw back from the man. The mysterious man comes closer, and you see the expression of pure despair on his face. Are you happy now? You took the life of my little girl, and now you'll take mine too. How glorious and noble you are. Shut up, you filthy scum. You killed 3 of my brothers. You brought this upon yourself. Black man falls down on his knees and slowly lays the girl's body in the snow. You can clearly see that she has been shot in the chest. Why don't you tell them the whole story? Why don't you tell them how you captured me and my family, how you wanted to sell us as slaves? Uh-oh. Don't listen to him. He's lying. He's lying coon thug. Wow, that's racist. Really racist. And he should be punished for his crimes. I didn't realize MA was going to be for racism, too. Demetria is silent, but she clearly disgusted by the scene. Go on, I won't stop you. We will kill you. A criminal deserves no mercy, and that's why we're going to kill you all. I won't let you kill a man just because he's born with darker skin. Yeah, we're going with that one. What, are you crazy? What does that mean? It means death for you and your companions. Yeah, well, if we're going to fight, we might as well have some banter. Attack the armed man without saying a word. I think we're just going to insult him. The mysterious man jumps to his feet, smashes the armed guy with incredible strength, and then he grabs the gun from the ground and starts shooting. Is he shooting at us? Or is he shooting at the... I hope he's shooting at the guards. Or the other group. You face a group of poorly equipped but quite threatening raiders. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Let's melee this. Enemy receives negative 31 hit points and negative 6 morale points. Group receives negative 9 hit points and negative 2 morale points. Okay, that's better. I feel better about that. Last time it just seemed like, I don't know, it was kind of rigged. That's all I'm saying. One of your companions has fallen to the ground and is about to get beaten. Oh, shoot his ass. Yeah, shoot. At will to defend your companion. Fight to defend your companion. Defend your companion with your bow. Drag your companion away. Let's shoot at him. You successfully shoot your enemy down. Enemy receives negative 3 hit points. Player receives his negative 0. Alright. Successfully shoot you. Okay, let's keep fighting. Enemy receives negative 28 hit points. Oh yeah, they're hurting. And negative 6 morale points. Oh, they're going to end up fleeing from the battlefield with a morale dropping like that, faster than the hit points. And we receive a little bit of minor damage. A hostile horseman is charging you in your direction. Now, my idea here is that I think this the black guy is going to end up joining our group, and he's going to be pretty good. So that's my hope, anyway. A hostile horseman is charging your direction. Use a smoke grenade to disrupt the charge. Drop yourself on the ground to avoid his attacks. Fight him in close combat. No, I'm not going to fight a freaking cavalry unit. Use your gun. There we go, 17 shots. You successfully shoot down your enemy. Negative 3, okay. For them, 0 for us. Alright, let's do it again. Melee. I'm getting the feel for how this fight's working now. Okay, morale's almost completely gone for them. Negative 33 for them. Negative 7, and minor damage for us. You get pushed away from the first line, and 2 enemies move towards you. 2 enemies, huh? Shoot them down before they come too close. Yeah, they're just melee, right? I'm not going to get into close quarter combat with 2 people, so let's not use the bow. Let's use the gun again. You successfully shoot down your enemy. Okay. Melee this. This should be it. Enemy receives negative 40 hit points and negative 8 morale points, and we receive minor damage. That should rout them from the battlefield. Enemies run away from you. The fight is over. Yep, routes the enemies. Cool. Take a moment to look around. Your companions and the black man are taking care of the fools who didn't escape when they had the chance. Oops. No quarter, baby. No quarter. The fight is over, and the black man is standing idle with his hands and his clothes covered in blood. He's looking at the little girl's body without emitting a single noise. Say nothing and wait for him to do something. Was she your daughter? Are you okay? I am just going to let him be in his thoughts. The man doesn't move for several seconds, and you feel uneasy in this strange situation. When you are about to say something, he finally talks to you. Thank you, stranger, for what you did. They took everything from me, everything. We have always been victims of racism, but no one went that far. Not until we met them. What will you do now? Or why should they do something like that? I want to ask... How can you even answer that? Why would they do something so mean and racist? What will you do now? Okay, there we go. I will bury my beautiful child. His voice trembles as he starts to cry. And I will stand there, watching over her until I die. Why don't you come with us? If that's what you desire, do as you wish. Or maybe you can come with us, live another day to fight against other people like them. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. What you say isn't wrong, but I no longer have a purpose to survive. The legendary heroes may have the strength to fight even without family, but right now I am no more than an empty shell. I won't force you to come with us, but we're more than willing to welcome you. Or come with us, and maybe you will find something else that can fit in your shell. You have nothing to lose but your life. Maybe it's wiser to see what lies ahead of you. Nah. Don't waste your life. The desires for vengeance and justice is enough to fill your shell for now, and only fate knows what lies ahead of you. I don't know. Don't really like any of these, actually. I think I'm gonna go with this one though. Let's do this one. The man comes closer and looks you in the eyes. He's at least a foot taller than you, and his shoulders are incredibly wide. So be it. There's wisdom in your words, but please, let me give my child a proper burial. Oh, of course. The man leaves, taking the girl's body. We're really good at pyres. Funeral pyres, we're the experts at it. We bury our own all the time around here. Taking the girl's body with him. After some time, he returns and talks to you. My name is... Mobo. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm not even going to try it. Stranger. And I will do my best to help you and your companions. They always have to throw in one hard name to pronounce. I don't know you, but you tried to do the right thing, and that's enough for me. Okay. Sorry, got distracted by Bill Tarling and popping up down there in the bottom right there. I will do everything that is necessary for the survival of this group, but I have a single request. Please respect my mourning, and don't ask me to tell you what happened, or, better, pretend nothing happened at all. Works for me. I can understand that. Welcome to our family, Mobo. I hope you will find peace in traveling with us. Okay, guys. I think that's going to be a good place to end the episode. We're up to almost an hour here. Hope you enjoyed it. I did use all my experience points this time, and this is getting pretty interesting. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit that tip jar to help me pay for a eye doctor appointment. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of ICY. Thanks for watching.